So I'm working on my mental health right now, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going through so much in this house, running through so much money, and losing so many people, and losing I don't even know that. It's very stressful building a house. Like, I just had so much money. All I can think about is how much money I actually had. Like, so I spent almost 40K on my property. Um, I mean, I feel like it's a good investment, but at the time, when time goes by, I just stop feeling like, I don't know, man. I'm just going through a lot of problems right now, financially, mentally, emotionally. All thing I got right now is pretty much is physical health. It's good, but if I spent almost 40K on this property, I spent 3K, 4K on my septic tank. Then once I got the septic tank done, I had to turn around and get the concrete foundation done. That cost me like, I think the foundation cost me like 4 or 5 grand. So that's almost 50 grand right there. Then I had to pay to have the house actually built, and that cost me like 4 or 5 grand just to have the kitchen house built. Then once I got the house built, that's already at what, 55 grand right there. And now I'm stuck. I'm broke, man. Like, I'm broke, man. I'm spending all my money, bro. Like, and then I get involved with people that I think gonna ride with me. In my most recent relationship, she couldn't deal with it. She couldn't deal with the process of building a house. She couldn't deal with 5K gone, then have to stack it back up, broke, 5 grand gone again, had to stack it back up, broke. Like, she left, bro. So not only am I going through financial problems, I'm going through women problems because they don't want to wait. You know, they don't want to wait until the house is done. They want the money to stay. They don't understand it's a process. 5K in the foundation, 5K in the septic tank, 5K in the house, 5K in materials. You know, like, they don't understand. They're like, they just want the money. That's it. But yeah, man, I've been going through a lot. It's been a rough 2, 3 years, man. It's been a rough 2, 3 years, man. I lost so many people that I cared about. How you doing? How you doing? What's up? What's up, Chris? What's up? Bow. But yeah, man, like, by far, my whole entire life, I've been going through probably the most I've ever been through. This is supposed to, it's crazy because it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be a good time. It's supposed to be a happy time in my life right now, and it's not, man. And I think the most worst part about it was losing this woman that I really, really wanted to take the journey with. Like, I think that was probably the worst part of living this homestead. That was probably the worst painful experience to have somebody with you, literally lifting walls and trying to help you build a house and helping you raise goats and chickens and plants and, there with you in the beginning, and then they walk out before the whole process is even finished. And that's like I wouldn't wish that on nobody, bro. I wouldn't wish that kind of pain on nobody. That's some hurt to think you're going to have a moment, to share with somebody like building a house. I mean, because of the financial, man, like, I'm not, like, I get it, like, people want money, man, like, I get it, but I guess I wasn't making enough for her. I guess she wasn't happy enough. But it ain't even just the woman, man, it ain't even about just the woman, it's the money, man, like, it's the stressful, bro, like, I'm so ready to be done with this homestead, bro. It's been 2-3 years and every single penny, every single quarter, every single dime that I get goes into this house. I'm just tired of it, bro. Tired of it. I wanna save, man. I wanna make more money. I mean, I really don't have much left, to be honest. I got insulation. Y'all can see pretty much. You can see. Alright, you can see. I ain't nothing but a little time, man. But I got insulation left. I mean, I don't have a lot left, but it's just the fact that I'm not saving nothing. Like, I can't save no money. I can't remember the last time I went shopping for clothes. I can't remember the last time I actually went out and enjoyed myself. Like, all my money goes into this property every single time. Like, I I would definitely recommend building your house for somebody, but just think about before you do it, man. Think about the expenses, because I didn't. I just pretty much jumped head first into it. I just was like, I'm building a house, buying some land, I'm building a house, and that's it. I didn't think about how much it was going to cost me, how long it was going to take me, how hard it was going to be to work to get the money. I didn't think about all that. All I was thinking was, oh, I'm building a house, and that's it. Honestly, if I could take it back, I would probably just buy a house for like 10K or something and work on it. If I could take it back, I wouldn't have as much land. I wouldn't be able to do, what I'm doing now. But at least I'll probably still have my girl, man. At least I'll still have probably still have money saved, and you know, so yeah. I know y'all expecting me to get on here and be like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I got a farm. I got farm animals. I got vegetation. I got my own. But no, it's not like that, bro. I mean, it is. I'm somewhat, appreciative and somewhat, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. But right now, I'm going through a lot mentally. Like I'm fighting. I think the biggest part, the biggest issue is, I think the biggest issue is not having a person here with me that I thought was gonna be here with me through this whole process. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that's the biggest part of it. But I know another part of it is it's the money situation. Because if I didn't have to spend so much money on this property and I was able to save more, then maybe she would have stayed. And I know a lot of people, all my friends, get like, man, you don't want nobody like that anyway. You don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't gonna lie for you, and the money is tight, and all this and all that. But sometimes you gotta put yourself in other people's shoes, man. Like, I get it. I get it. This nigga spending $5,000 on concrete foundation, septic tanks, getting the house built and all this, and he don't got no money for me. So that's how women work, man. That's how women live, bro. If you want to provide for them, even though you provide for the circumstances for both of y'all to succeed, they still want their nails done. They still want they weed or they, you know what I'm saying? Like, females are very selfish species. They don't really, I mean, it really depends on what people you get with. I ain't gonna say all of them, but they really is. They some selfish people. They really don't think about the women think short term. They think short term. They don't really think long term. Men are more like long term thinkers. Women, they want quick, fast access. They're not really branded like that. And I had to learn. I've been learning that. Like, I'm still learning. How people are. How you know. So yeah, man, it ain't easy, man. Look, I got so much work to do. Like, look at all this. Just look, man. Shower ain't done. The walls ain't done. Uh, and you know what's crazy? Don't judge me. I'm just being real, bro. This is just how much stress I've been going through. Like, and I am not condoning any of this. Don't even think about doing this. But I've been going through so much, bro. Like, I literally been thinking about the craziest things, bro. Like, if you watch these people on YouTube, and you watch these people on Instagram, and they're like, oh, I'm a scammer, and oh, I'm selling drugs and all that, and it make you want to, because those people suck you in, bro. They sit there and they brag about, oh, I'm a scammer and I'm a drug dealer and all this stuff, and make it seem like there's a legitimate way to get away with it and be rich. Man, I've been thinking so many crazy things because my grind is slow. I haul junk. I remove junk. I'm a junk. I remove junk. I'm a junk remover. I do landscaping. I do lawn care. I do, slow grind. All of that stuff is slow grind. So it takes me a while to step up, you know, $1,000, $2,000. Like, it's a slow grind. It's a slow grind. So think how long it takes me to get my foundation done, which is already done. Everything is already done, but think how long it took me to get to that point to be able to get the septic, the foundation, the house built, the materials that I have. Think how long that stuff takes when you a slow grinder like that, when you doing landscaping, lawn care, hauling, what else I do? Uh, just slow grind, bro. Like it takes a while to get to that amount. And then when you got a female and you on that slow grind and you trying to be there for your girl and you trying to build this house at the same time, you trying to keep her happy and you trying to build a house at the same time and she not understanding and you know what I'm saying? Like it's stressful, bro. It's just I don't know. I guess it could be worse. I could be in the hood with nothing. You know what I mean? I could be. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? My girl actually left me. The one that I was so in love with recently. We've been broken up. It's been a year. It's been a year. She came back 3 months ago. She had a boyfriend. She got a boyfriend, right? She came back 3 months ago. They got into a fight. They got into a little altercation. She came back. Okay, so the girl, we've been broken up almost a year. No, it's been a year and some change. She literally contacted me, the girl that's been here helping me build all of this, that was with me from the start of all of this, that helped me with the animals, farm animals. I'm talking about she was there for me. Like, this was supposed to be a business for both of us. You know, I'm sitting around on my own now. But every 3 months, this girl reaches out to me, and she's complaining to me about basically regret. It's not that she regret leaving me, but she complains to me crying about situations that happened after us. Like crying to me about her ex, about her boyfriends, and crying to me about her situations. So basically, I hear from the girl every 3 months. Every 3 to 4 months, out of nowhere, she'll pop up. Okay, and this has been going on for a year, almost a year and some change. Every 3 months, she'll pop up. Well, not pop up, but every 3 months, she'll call me. She'll, try to get a hold of me. She'll be, oh, I'm going through this and blah, blah, blah. And just complaining about her boyfriend and all this stuff. And then, so 3 months ago, right, she called me out of the blue. And she's crying hysterically. She's like, oh, like hysterically crying, like going crazy. She's like, I need you to come pick me up right now, come pick me up. Like going insane. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I care about this girl. And I wish I didn't. But she's so wrong. She's so evil. She has literally no good qualities, bro. Like, she don't care about nobody but herself. And that's the truth. But I care about her, unfortunately. So she called me, right? She called me one day. She's like, oh, come pick me up, come pick me up. So I go pick her up, and she comes here, she comes up to the property, and she's asking me all these questions like, where you working at, and like, basically trying to see if my situation changes, like, and I'm like, basically she ended up staying for 3 days, for 2, 3 days. We were together, intimately for those 3 days. And then she wanted to go back to her boyfriend. And the crazy thing is, the crazy thing is, the crazy thing is, I'm in a much better situation as her boyfriend. I have my own property, I have my own cars, I have, I have a slow grind. But yet, she preferred to be with him living out of hotels. Can somebody please make that make sense? He doesn't have his own. He don't have a car. He don't have his own place. The only thing the dude have nothing going for himself. And she must be the one. Can anybody make that make sense? She must rather be okay. So obviously he's making some type of money because they staying in a hotel and they paying the hotel every day. So I don't know what kind of money he has, but he has to have some type of money if they're staying in the hotel every day. But she's much more comfortable with that situation than fulfilling what we started. Like I don't understand really. Like how do you basically go down to something in a worse situation, like you're downgrading. But I mean, it ain't this not that's not the point of this live. The point is I'm going through a lot financially, and uh, building a homestead is just not easy. It's not. Like I'm almost done. Don't get me wrong. I still have a lot of labor to do as far as getting the money together to say, look, to get the last bit done. But I've got all the hard part done. Everything is done. I know I just need to be strong, stop crying, stop being a beep beep beep, and push through it. But that's easy to say when you know you're, you're on the outside. You know what I'm saying, and not actually living through the situation and going through what I'm going through right now. Because you do, man. Like you lose people you care. You lose people you care about because of the money situation. You lose. You just lose a lot in the process. I mean, if you're a regular guy, which I'm a regular guy. I'm not no rich guy. I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I'm rich. I got all this money," because I'm not. I'm a regular guy with a regular small landscaping business. You know, it takes me a while to accumulate the cash to get this stuff done. Look, I still got a lot to do. I still got insulation I need to do, and that's it. All the wiring, all the plumbing, and everything is done. But I have to do insulation, drywall, you know, and it takes a while to accumulate this stuff, and then me getting freaking billed $200 here for water, and freaking $100 or $200 here for power, and then freaking $200 here for car insurance, and then freaking $200 here for gas or food. Like man, I'm fed up, bro. I'm so fed up. I'm so sick of having to fight so hard. Like I'm just sick of it, bro. Especially when you don't have the person that you wanted to share the experience with. That's what makes it worse. It would be so much easier if I had the person that I love and wanted to share this experience with next to me, fighting with me, helping me get this fulfilled, than doing this all alone and going through all of this by myself. Like I feel like that was real shitty, you know. But it is what it is, man. I have to fight through this. I have to keep pushing on my YouTube because, in the long run, this can give me a better opportunity to live out what I want to accomplish. So hopefully, a year from now, 2 years from now, I look back on this video and I'm like, man, I made it. I'm like, man, I did go through a lot. I was on live crying, but I made it. So we'll get there. I know I'll get there. It's hard, man. And then these right now, times are hard. I don't. But you know what's crazy? I do not understand. Like, I walk down the street. I go to the city. I go to Jacksonville. I go to I've been to Atlanta. I've been, I go around, and it's like we're living in two different worlds. I swear, it's like we're living in two different worlds. There's a world where you go on social media and you're seeing all these people with their flashy jewelry, with all of their gold chains and their diamond grills in their mouth, and the people holding up $250,000 and $500,000 in their hand, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, I'm balling, I'm rich, blah 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 blah." You got all these people doing all this stuff, but then you walk outside, or you go in the city, you go to, to the mall, or you go to the restaurant or something like that, and you don't see those people anywhere. Like I have not ever seen. I've only seen people with this flashy jewelry and flash. I mean, maybe they're all in Miami, or I mean, I've been to Atlanta. Maybe they're all in Miami. I don't know where these people, Los Angeles. I don't know where these people look, but I do not see as many people as I see on social media with all this money. I do not see them in real life at all. And the point is, like, social media is a dangerous place, man. It's a dangerous place, man. It is. Because it'll have you where you want to do something crazy or do something terribly bad, or that'll discredit your morals or your character just to be like them or get the money that they have. You know what I mean? Like, and I've had those thoughts, bro. I've had those thoughts. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna start scamming, or I'm just gonna start robbing, or I'm just gonna start, you know, doing crazy stuff and be like them. They're thriving. Just like y'all ever heard of that rapper, what's his name? Money, Money Man. You know, I was listening to this man for a couple of years, not even knowing this guy is a freaking scammer. Like that's my point, bro. Like this man is doing all of this stuff, and I didn't even know he's a freaking scammer. Like, I'm really starting to feel like the only way to succeed in this world is to participate in evil. And I don't hate to think like that, because you know what? I'm the biggest Christian, God fearing, like, I believe in God, I believe in good, I believe. But when you see so many people getting away with evil, getting away with scamming, and getting away with prostitution, and getting away with OnlyFans, and they get away with all of this evil, bro. And you can't tell me they don't get away with it, because you see them on social media every day, and they're bragging and they're throwing it in your face. Oh yeah, I'm an OnlyFans star. I make $1 million a month. Or oh yeah, I'm a scammer. I make freaking $1 million a month, and they're bragging and they're posting every day. So you're not like they're not they're getting away with it, and it makes me feel like the only way to really succeed and be that good in life and live that kind of lifestyle is to participate in evil. And it's sad, you know, it's sad, but it's true. I mean, I know there's other ways to succeed without having to do that. There's businesses, and like right now, I got my LLC and everything like that, but that's all still slow grind. But that's fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with slow grind. It is not my issue. I do not mind slow grind and out. But the issue is constantly being broke, trying to fulfill the dream, or a homestead, or a farm, and not having the one that you love by your side while you're doing it. Like, I feel like that was the biggest thing. That was the biggest Like it was bad timing. Like I felt like I don't know. I felt like she shouldn't have left me like that. But I mean, she's her own person. You know, I can't make her stay. You know, but I just feel like for me and for my mental, my situation, my circumstance right now, I needed her. I did. I needed her because she was my backbone. Like you should see her, man. She was lifting these walls, bro. These walls right here. These walls. She helped lift the walls up, put them in place to get this place built. She helped me raise the family. She helped me eat and survive, and you know, she was there for me. And then she left me, bro. And I'm still like it, and I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I'm still fighting for my dreams. I'm still fighting for this homestead. I'm still fighting for this farm. I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting. I'm not gonna stop fighting. I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. Y'all seen that thing? Y'all seen that? I'm gonna regret saying this, but did you guys see the statistics of the people that the statistics of the people that have been committing suicide in this country? It's crazy. Almost 500,000 people. 500,000 people have committed suicide. For what reasons? I don't know, but 500,000 people. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And I hope nobody I know is watching this video. I'm being embarrassing, but I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of crossed my mind a couple times. Like this 2025 is crazy, bro. It's crazy, though. They make you seem like if you ain't making, if you ain't got the jewelry or the gold and the money, like they make you feel like a failure, bro. They make you feel like a failure, bro. Like y'all, I know y'all be on social media, y'all know what I mean, bro. They're just like, oh man, y'all niggas get y'all fucking money up. Y'all broke ass niggas, right? And they got the jewelry and they're like, yeah, 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 yeah. What's up? Yeah, 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 what's up? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they just make you feel like a failure, bro. Even though I know most of those people are scamming, most of those people are, they're not even doing the right thing. They don't even have a spirit. They don't even have a good. See, the problem is, you know what? I'm probably gonna always. I'm not gonna even lie. And this is sad to say. I'm probably gonna always be on the low income end. And the only reason why I say that is because I don't have enough heart. I don't have enough evil in my bones or enough. Uh, how should I say this? I don't have enough. Um, I don't have enough of a black heart in order to do something crazy to come up, like rob somebody or scam. Or, I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have one. I don't have time for jail. I'm not gonna risk my life getting caught and going to jail. Like it's just not worth it to me. I guess if I was these people, those guys' ages, when they're like 25 probably, or in their 20s, early 20s, they're like, okay, fuck it, I can scam them, I can make this amount of money, and then, have time to, like, no, me, I don't have time to do this. Because, yeah, I've lived that lifestyle. I'm not going to sit here and act like I was perfect my whole life. I've sold drugs, believe it or not. I've sold drugs. I've never scammed. I've never done. I would never want to. I feel like that's a scumbag thing to do. But I mean, I've sold drugs. I've lived that lifestyle. I've done, things I shouldn't have done, and I've done time. I've been to jail. And I don't have time for that no more, man. Like I'm at the age to where I just want to live comfortably and happily and have my freedom. I want to live financially. I want to live financially free, bro. I don't want to go through. I don't want to look over my shoulder. I don't want to look over my back. I don't want to look, I don't want to have a guilty conscience or have to think about past moments in my life where I've done things I shouldn't have done just to get ahead. I don't want to be like that. I don't. Because the whole thing is, I'm not even gonna lie, the whole thing is I probably should have never linked back up with my ex 3 months ago. Even though I'm saying that now, I'm saying, oh, I probably should have never linked up with her, blah, 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 blah. But I know in the back of my head I would have done it anyway. I would have ended up doing it. Like, there was no telling me. Like, when you have that much love for somebody, you just know, like, if they call you and they ask you for help, you're going to be there. But she's one of those people. She's one of those people. She called me, she asked me for help, and I had to be there for her, you know what I mean? Even though she don't care about me, she left me in this situation where I had to think for myself and mentally and physically and emotionally. And, like, she picked the wrong time to leave me, though. But here I am going on about her again. It ain't about her, usually. I know I keep bringing it up like it's all about her, like I'm so hurt about her. Yes, I am, but it's more about the financial. She was my backbone, yes, but it's more about the financial. It's more about how much money that takes. And it takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of money. I've already, no lie, honestly, I've already spent at least $50,000 to $60,000 easy on this property. Easy, easy. And you know how much money I got? I'm broke. I'm broke. All I have is land and a car and a house. Money, I don't have none. I don't have a lot at all. I mean, I got money, but I'm not fucking. I'm in a hole right now. But yes, I do have business plans. I do have a means of getting out of the hole. But that's not the issue. It's the time. I'm tired of working 3 months, 6 months to get this amount of money, and then boom, have to invest it, and it's all gone again. That's just getting old. Cause I probably got another. Let me think. I probably got another. Honestly, probably not much. I probably got like at least 2 more grand, 3 more grand I gotta put in this house before it's done. And the crazy thing is, the sad thing is, when I'm done with this house, when I'm done with my dream, I'm done with the crops and the house and the plants and the animals, when I'm done with everything. The crazy thing is, and I know people are gonna laugh at me and they're gonna make fun of me for saying this, but the crazy thing is, when I'm done, I would probably still take her back. Isn't that fucked up? Only because, I mean, I get it. I get it. She's trying to help herself by leaving, I guess. I don't know. And I know she still loves me. I know she still cares about me. She's running away uh, from her problems. She's running away from doing the right thing. 4K, 5K off my YouTube. I'm strong though. I'm strong. I ain't picking up no cigarettes. I ain't picking up no black and miles. I ain't picking up no drugs, no hard drugs. I ain't picking up. I'm not the type of person to try to um, mend my pain or my what I'm going through. I'm not the type of person to use drugs or cigarettes or a substance to try to run away from reality. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that weak. I feel like that's for weak people. If you gotta run to drugs or cigarettes or sex or all this type of stuff that people normally run to uh, to fix their problems, if you gotta run and do that kind of stuff to hide the problems and hide from reality, then you're a weak person. You are. You're a very weak person. I can never be that type of person where I have to lean on drugs or lean on a person or lean on hardcore drugs or lean on, you know, stuff like that in order to hide from reality. That's a weak-minded individual. I mean, I might get on social media, I might complain and cry and be upset, but I can never stoop that low. That ain't me. That ain't me. I would never stoop that low to have to do something like that just to, And the only reason why I say that because people that I know, they have done that. They're chain smoking, they're doing meth and probably crack, I don't know, meth and all this stuff. They're doing all of this stuff to hide from reality. They're sleeping with everybody. They're freaking, they're just doing the most just to hide from reality, just to make themselves feel somewhat better. And that's a weak person, man. That's a weak person if you're doing that. And I'm not that type of person. I might be going through my little financial situation, but I'm not that weak of a person to have to do all of that. Nah, I would never. Now I'm not gonna say I haven't done stuff. It was never out of it was never out of escaping reality. It was all for fun. Never for escaping reality or making myself. It was never a need. It was never something I just had to have. Never. Yeah, she really hurt me, but we're gonna get off that subject. So like I said, we don't have much. We don't have much left. We don't have much left. We don't. I'm almost done. I'm crying. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize. I don't got much left. I'm complaining. I'm crying. I'm tripping out. But at the end of the finish line, you know what I mean? Because I'm at the end of the finish line. I am. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I guess really to be honest, it's the hurt and the financial thing that I'm more affected by anything right now that's really, taking a toll on me. The hurt and the financial spending all my money on this house. Because when you really expect somebody to be with you on a journey and they lying to you and they telling you, oh yeah, I love you, we're gonna do this together, blah blah blah, and then they leave, like that's some hurt, bro. Trust me when I say that's some real big hurt. Women are not like they used to be. For you to go and live in a motel, a hotel with a bomb guy, that's major betrayal. You ain't even upgrade. You ain't even. So now, see, honestly, I would have felt much better. I would have literally been totally okay with her. I swear to you, I would have been totally okay with her at least being with somebody that, had their own house, their own car, wasn't on drugs, wasn't, a terrible person. I'd be like, okay, well, at least she's doing good. At least she's happy. You know, she's all right. But when you lose somebody that you love and you know that they took a worse path when they left you and they're going down the wrong path, leaving you, then it makes you worry about them. It makes you know it, it's different when you know that they're going to somebody that can actually be there for them and make them happy, and that you know they have a brighter future with that person than somebody that they get with and you know that they're gonna drag them down. Because that's all she's been hooking up with. Every month she calls me, she's always with a trash guy that's beating her, black in her eyes, getting her hooked on drugs, and all because you wanted to leave me because of my financial situation. That's what it is. She left me because of my financial situation. She didn't understand. Oh, my man is building a house. My man is, he's trying his hard to invest in me and build a house at the same time. Because believe it or not, even though I was building the house, I invested a lot of money in that girl, man. She's always been a troublemaker. Probation, I paid her probation. been with probably, let me see, one, two, three, four, 3 or 4 different women. 3 or 4 different women. 3, 4 different women since I've been with this girl. And you know, the whole time, I can still not let her go. Still not think about, because it's the journey we took. It's the journey, man. I can't, like, finding somebody else is not the hard part. Finding somebody, how should I say this? Finding somebody with a history, finding somebody is not the hard part. It's the starting over is the part that starting over is the hard part. Like the getting to know somebody, the adapting to another person and learning another person, and the whole 100 that comes with starting a new relationship, learning about that person, starting to fall back in love again. Like that's the hard part. Like that's the part that, truthfully, that I really I don't have any interest in. Like I've already wasted almost 2 years, a little more than two years of my life invested and caring and all of this stuff for somebody, for them to just walk out at the end. Like, who wants to start over after they've invested so much time and so much love and energy? And, like, who wants to start over at that point? For her, I mean, I guess she's a woman, so it's, it's easier for them to start over. They already got 1,000 guys, especially when you're a halfway decent looking woman. You already got 1,000 thirsty guys that want to do things to you in your inbox already. But as a man, who wants to start over, man? Like, who wants to keep starting over with all these, like, especially when you're at the point of your life where you're building a house and you're building your dream homestead, and you got stuff going on. Like, who wants to build with somebody in the process? Who wants to build with somebody in the process of building a house? Nobody. You want the person that you've already been dealing with, stuff like that. You want the person you're already in love with. And there I go carrying on about her again. Y'all gonna think that I'm more stressed about her than my financial situation, which is the video is supposed to be about the financial. Right. The financial led to my breakup, so I keep leaning on that. I know at the end of the year, by the time the end of the year comes, I know everything will be done. I'll be, in a different place in life, and I know everything's gonna work out. I have to keep pushing, keep fighting. But it's in the simple fact that I don't feel like I deserve to go through what I'm going through right now. I don't. See, it's the people that go through the most stuff in life are the good people. Can somebody explain that to me? Why is it that it's the people that go through, it's the good people that go through the most stuff in life? I do not understand that. You would think it would be the other way around. You would think it would be the people that aren't good that go through the most stuff, but it's not at all. It's not. That's what I never understood about the Bible, about God. Never understood that. Why is it that the people that go through the most stuff, and this is a fact, this is not even an opinion, this is 100% facts. The people that go through the most stuff in life are good people. You die, go in your grave quicker than somebody that's participating in evil and demonic stuff. Why is that? Why is that? I would never understand that. I mean, I've seen so many people thrive and off of evil. Like that guy, what's that one guy? I see, that's the one guy I always use as an example. Kevo, the scammer guy, one that goes and gets all of that plastic surgery to his body and get the artificial abs and artificial freaking everything. That is a perfect example. That guy, he gets all the women, he gets all the money, all the designer clothes, all of these houses, and he's a scammer. And he don't suffer, he don't go through nothing. Do you see it? He's watching YouTube, he's happy, he's always like, it's God. I believe in God. I know God is real. But why does God allow that? Why does he allow OnlyFans people like should I be participating in evil? Should I? Like I don't understand. I don't know. My life would be much happier, right? I wouldn't be crying to y'all right now if I did. I'd be bragging. I'd be like, oh yeah, look at all this money. Look. I'm a scammer. Look at this. I got 100 million right here. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. So should I be participating in evil? I feel like no, because you still gotta die. And when you die, people say, oh, there's no heaven in the hell, but only way you're gonna find out is when you die, baby. And yeah, I feel like with with the amount of evil that they try to promote, this is another thing that confuses me about people. You can clearly see the amount of evil and hate and demonic things that they do to make people portray or act in a certain way. You can see the agenda. You can see the way that they try to enforce people to act, and how they try to make evil and bad activities a common thing. You can see that they're trying to do this, but you don't believe in the devil or you don't believe in God. I don't understand that. Like, you can't. How do you not see Lil Uzi Vert wearing a skirt or a purse with devil horns and uh like like you see all this evil being promoted in the music and all this stuff, listening to Gorilla, uh oh, I don't need no nigga, and niggas can worship me, and like all this kind of stuff. Like, you see it, but yet you don't think that there's an evil. You don't think that there's a devil. But you can hear it and you can see that they're promoting evil activity, that they're promoting negativity and bad things, but you can't believe that the devil's trying to improve, he's trying to increase his power. You can't see that. But you don't believe in God. So there's an evil, but there's no good. Basically what these people try to get you to believe. And I don't understand that. I don't really understand that. If there's a good, if there's an evil, then there has to be a good. There has to be, if there's a devil, then there has to be a God. Like, evil doesn't trump everything. There's a yin and a yang in everything in life. There's always a negative and a positive. Don't you have negative energy? Static electricity, you have negative and you have positive, right? You got the negative side of the battery and you got the positive side of the battery. So why would there be an evil devil, but there wouldn't be a good God? Well, people don't believe in God there, and I don't understand that. They rather participate in all the evil and believe that there's no God, but they won't want to participate in nothing good because it doesn't. This world is confusing. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat. I gotta stop watching my life like it's gonna be we're gonna go get something to eat. Spend about spend probably about $50 a day on food. Oh yeah, look at me! I got my $100,000 in my hand, y'all. $100,000 site. How about 75? I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but working. I've tried working for it. I picked up jobs or I've dated other women. I've done things just to, try to ease the thought of losing somebody I started this vision with. And it makes it harder when you live on the property, that you had a dream with somebody that you fulfill with. It makes it harder when you're living there and you're improving and you're working on areas of the property, getting everything done, and that person's not there. I'm the type of person I don't forget nothing. So it's like I see her in every corner of everywhere. And it's impossible to forget about her living, which is why I thought 1,000 times, well, maybe I need to move. Maybe I need to move, or maybe I need to, go somewhere for a little while, but I don't think that's going to help. I think that's going to make things worse. It's not only going to take me longer to fulfill what I'm trying to do, the vision that I have for being at the home, it's going to make things take longer, it's going to make things worse, and it's just going to hold me back. So I just have to be strong enough financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, push through this, because everything will be done. Everything will be done by the end of the year. Not even probably like another 2-3 years ago. So I just need to have enough power. I need more fans. I need God to support me. God. I ain't seen nobody in the chat say, man, put your hand up. I ain't seen nobody in the chat say, man, you doing good. I don't think they should thank nobody. It's like everybody want to see me fail. It's like everybody want to see me. Everybody want to see me down. Everybody, family, friends, exes. I get no support. If I wasn't mentally this low myself, man, I would be one of those 500 people, 500,000 people. Have too many people now. Thank God I am mentally decent, mentally strong enough, to try to push through it and try to get over the breakup. Y'all don't know this girl. This girl, she'll break anything down. You think you been with a woman, you ain't been with this one. She will break anybody down. And, like, she's one of those ones that she's a beautiful woman, and she can get whatever she wants, manipulation, whatever, and she will break you down. She's mad at you, when she's happy, when she's, with you, man, she's the greatest woman to cook food, the whole 100. When she's mad at you, oh, she can bring everything down. I'm telling you, I don't know this girl, man. I don't know this girl. Very miserable girl. Honestly, I don't even know why I love her. I think if I was more financially stable and more financially wealthy, like I had more money, part of me wants to believe that if I had more money and I was financially stable, that I wouldn't even care about her. Like I would just, having the money and just, live my life day by day, happy. With somebody else. Money is the issue. I'm not gonna act like money is the issue, but money is definitely 100% the issue. $60,000. I can sell that right now and flex $60,000 in this camera phone. And brag about it, go buy a car. But to me, financial wealth is in real estate. To me, that's my opinion. It ain't about how much money you got. It ain't about how much jewelry you got, how much gold you got. To me, it's about how much real estate you have and how much freedom you have. To me, that's my opinion. Well, I don't think women look at it, especially not the women that I was with. She look at it as like, oh, we don't have money right now. We don't have money. You know. So when you're looking at the long term, okay, when the house is done, we'll be able to save every single dime and do whatever we want. She wasn't looking at it, looking at it about what? 2 years from now, 2 years from now, she's gonna see with all the money and all the money I'm gonna save up that I don't have to spend. I won't have to spend so much money on property anymore. 2 years from now, she's gonna see me with the $5,000 or $10,000 and the new cars and with money in my pocket to be able to save because the house is paid. 2 years from now, then she's gonna want, oh, can I come back? And it's just gonna make me like at that point, I'm not even gonna want to deal with her because you wasn't proud of something. Sure, you helped me build half of the property. You helped me build. You helped me get through half of it. Once you left at the end. You didn't leave in the middle. You left at the end. Right? You left at the end. And you know what? I'll be honest with you guys. You want to know why this girl left me? She's a prostitute, right? We have spoken for 2 days. You know, women are like this. Women are like this. Women are saying this. You might end up with women like this. We didn't have weed for 2 days. I was going through something financially at that time. I had just invested in something that came in a lot of investment. And we didn't have weed for 2 days. And you know, she left me that way. She didn't want to say, oh, I left you because you don't have to love drugs. She didn't want to say that. But I know her, I know why she left. She left because the money was tight and I couldn't give her her children. That's why she left. When she left, she ended up going mad. Like, she never done none of this stuff. She ended up moving away. She got with this guy. He's beating her. She's on bed, in and out of hotels, living on the street. Like, she literally dragged out. She left. Literally crashed out. Living on the street, living in hotels, doing meth, doing drugs, on pills. Like, called me every 3 months, crying, complaining about the decision she made, and expecting me to save her all the time. Like, and she's a beautiful woman, and she's a great person. She don't deserve it. And apparently she does deserve it because, I mean, if she really deserved it, she wouldn't have did it. I feel like she doesn't deserve it because I care about her, I love her. But the universe says she does deserve it. So I'm just gonna keep, keep my head up, keep pushing, keep trying to get a better job. Well, not a better job. I got this thing going on. I'm about to start my LLC. I'm about to start doing trucking. I'm about to start getting on the road and stuff like that. So I will be making a lot more money here soon, but I just need more support, more love. I'm not getting no support. I'm not getting no love. My followers on there and support me. My fans on there, like people on YouTube, and they're not even engaging. I don't have nobody. I'm trying to do. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. All I have is my farm and my house. That's it. That's it. All I have is my farm. I don't have anyone I love. I don't have family. They all hate for me. They all hate. They all still. I don't have no friends. They all hate. They all still. Literally, all of them. It's hard in this world. It's hard in this world. So let's go spend. We're gonna go spend more money to survive and eat. I gotta spend. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Partially, partially it is my fault because that's part of the reason why she didn't want to be with me. Because you know, a lot of things aren't ready. I gotta get a fridge. I gotta get a stove. You expect people to be strong with you and stuff like that, but she did not want best for me and her mama. And she wanted to like the best for her with me at that time. Now watch that. When everything is done, the house has the stove, fridge, everything. I'm talking about the walls are done, it's beautifully painted, ceiling fans. Like, I'm talking about everything is done. Watch how many people try to come back into my life. And it's sad that it takes that. It's sad that you have to be at that point in life for people who actually care about you and want to be around you. Nobody wants to help you build anymore. Everybody wants to take you shortcut. Everybody. Scammers, prostitutes, OnlyFans, everybody, they don't want to work hard. Nobody wants to work hard anymore. Nobody wants to do any type of labor. Everybody wants to take the shortcut. Everybody. You can't tell me one person that does not want to take the shortcut. Everybody wants to take the shortcut. And that's why nothing's genuine anymore. Nothing's genuine anymore. Nothing's real no more. Nothing's authentic anymore because everybody's trying to find some kind of loop or some kind of shortcut or some kind of advantage. How are you gonna live your life like that? How are you gonna live your life like that? I'd much rather live this earth knowing I didn't have to leave this earth knowing that I didn't have to rob, steal, kill, or take advantage of people. I don't want people to remember me when I'm dead. I'm like, oh yeah, that was the person that was always taking advantage of robbing and stealing and killing people. He was a no good piece of crap. I don't want to be remembered for that. I don't want to be remembered for being a OnlyFans star or a scammer. I don't want to be remembered for that. Who wants to be remembered? Their legacy to be. I mean, it's crazy. And then a lot of people be like, oh well, when you die, nobody's gonna remember you. Nobody's gonna care about you. When you die, you still have a family that's gonna remember you. Your kids, your parents, they're gonna still remember you as a certain person, and they're gonna carry that on to their kids. They might be like, oh well, his dad was a scammer. His dad was a no good son. Some of your kids get treated the same way, and it can happen for years. So don't tell me that your name doesn't have a legacy. Don't tell me that what you do as a person in your life doesn't have an outcome for when you leave. Because it does. It affects your children, it affects your family, it affects what people think about you, it affects the energy that you bring into this world and that you leave out of this world. So don't tell me that. Thank you. get a home record? Read up. To go. It's something else that got corn in it, don't it? Oh, it's not? No, I don't want no corn. No, I want the veggies though. Yeah. People. Walk. Cheese. Cilantro. Oh, I think it's Chipotle Rich. Let's see. Thank you. So you want the nose. You want the nose. Spend about $50 on food a day. Alright, I'm done doing the other side story. I'm gonna start a new topic. I'm gonna go back out.